Semen retention increases your stamina and reverses aging faster than any supplement. You stop feeling weak and start reclaiming your youth by simply conserving your biological power. In the modern quest for longevity and peak physical performance, men often look to external supplements, elaborate fitness regimes, or expensive biohacking treatments. However, an ancient practice, now supported by a growing understanding of biology, suggests that the secret to vitality lies within. Semen retention is not merely a practice of sexual abstinence. It is a deliberate physiological strategy to conserve the most potent biological material the male body produces. Before we go deeper into semen retention mastery, subscribe to this channel and join our Telegram community. Link below. You'll get guidance, insights, and exclusive updates designed to accelerate your growth. Stay connected. Your discipline, focus, and transformation begin right here. To understand how retention impacts aging, you must first analyze the composition of the fluid itself. Semen is not just water. It is a rich cocktail of proteins, enzymes, vitamins, and minerals specifically designed to create and sustain life. It contains high concentrations of zinc, calcium, potassium, citric acid, fructose, and lecithin. When you release this fluid frequently, your body must work overtime to replenish these vital stores. This constant state of replenishment taxes your organs, specifically the prostate and the endocrine system, diverting energy from maintenance to reproduction. Zinc is perhaps the most critical mineral lost during ejaculation, and its relationship to your aging process is profound. Zinc is a powerful antioxidant that plays a crucial role in DNA repair, immune function, and protein synthesis. A deficiency in zinc is clinically linked to accelerated aging, oxidative stress, and a weakened immune system. Every time you retain, you are essentially recycling this powerful mineral back into your bloodstream. This reabsorption process allows your body to utilize the zinc for repairing cellular damage rather than constantly losing it. Lecithin is another vital component found in high concentrations in semen, which is essential for the healthy functioning of your brain and nervous system. In the context of increasing age and vitality, the preservation of your neurological health is paramount. When lecithin is depleted through excessive release, men often report brain fog and fatigue. Conversely, retention allows these phospholipids to nourish the myelin sheaths of your nerves. This biological conservation manifests as sharper reflexes and a nervous system that remains youthful and responsive well into older age. The impact of retention on your endocrine system provides a factual basis for increased stamina. The testes are responsible for producing testosterone, the primary male sex hormone. Frequent ejaculation causes fluctuations in testosterone levels and prolactin spikes. Prolactin is the hormone responsible for the refractory period and feelings of lethargy. By minimizing these prolactin spikes through retention, you maintain a steady baseline of androgenic activity. This hormonal stability is the biological foundation of physical stamina and sustained energy output. You must also consider the metabolic cost of sperm production, known as spermatogenesis. This process is biologically expensive, requiring significant caloric and nutrient resources from your body. From an evolutionary standpoint, nature prioritizes reproduction over the survival of the individual organism. If your body is constantly signaled to produce more sperm because of frequent release, it prioritizes the reproductive system over the repair of somatic cells. Retention signals your body that reproductive needs are met, allowing metabolic energy to be redirected toward cell regeneration and organ longevity. The concept of ojas in Ayurveda, or Jing, in traditional Chinese medicine aligns with modern observations of vitality. While these are ancient terms, they describe the tangible reserve of bioenergy you possess. When you retain, your skin often clears up, your eyes become brighter, and your posture improves. These are not mystical occurrences, but signs of optimal nutrient absorption. Your body, no longer in a deficit of vital minerals, begins to exhibit the physical markers of youth. This external glow is the visible evidence of internal resource abundance. Stamina's not just about physical endurance. It is closely tied to the density of androgen receptors in your body. Research suggests that after a period of abstinence, your body may become more sensitive to its own testosterone. This androgen receptor sensitivity means that the testosterone you do have works more efficiently. For an athlete or a man seeking longevity, this efficiency translates to better muscle recovery, stronger bones, and a more robust cardiovascular system, all of which are essential for fighting the physical decline of aging. The relationship between dopamine and your longevity is another factual angle to consider. Excessive release, particularly when paired with artificial stimulation, desensitizes your dopamine receptors. This leads to a lack of motivation and a sedentary lifestyle, which are the enemies of longevity. Semen retention helps reset your brain's reward system. With regulated dopamine receptors, you have the drive to exercise, eat well, and pursue goals. This behavioral shift, driven by neurochemistry, directly contributes to a lifestyle that supports increasing your age and health span. Let us look at your immune system, the body's primary defense against the diseases of aging. Prostaglandins found in semen have complex effects on inflammation and immunity. Constant depletion can lead to a chronic inflammatory response as your body struggles to maintain balance. By retaining, you support a robust immune system. A strong immune system reduces the allostatic load, or wear and tear on your body, effectively slowing down your biological clock and preventing premature susceptibility to age-related illnesses. The connection between semen retention and bone density is often overlooked but significant for you as you age. Osteoporosis and frailty are major risks as men get older. The minerals lost in ejaculate include calcium and phosphorus, the building blocks of bone. While the amount per release seems small, the cumulative effect over decades is substantial. Retention acts as your mineral savings account. By conserving these elements, you contribute to stronger skeletal integrity, ensuring that your physical frame remains capable and resilient as you age. Mitochondrial function is the engine of your youth. These power plants of the cells dictate your energy levels. The oxidative stress caused by the constant demand for sperm production can impair mitochondrial efficiency. Retention reduces this oxidative burden. When your cells can produce energy without excessive waste products, you experience less fatigue and faster recovery from physical exertion. This cellular efficiency is exactly what gerontologists look for when studying markers of healthy aging and extended lifespan. There is also a psychological dimension that affects your physical aging. Stress. The post-ejaculatory cycle often induces a temporary drop in mood and energy, which can exacerbate stress. Chronic stress produces cortisol, a hormone that literally eats away at muscle tissue and accelerates aging. Semen retention promotes a state of homeostasis and emotional resilience. By keeping cortisol levels in check through a balanced nervous system, you protect your body from the ravages of stress-induced aging, keeping your heart and arteries healthier. The vitality mentioned in retention circles is often described as an electric presence, but it is grounded in your nervous system's capacity. The myelin sheath that protects nerves requires high amounts of fat and cholesterol to repair. Semen is rich in cholesterol. By retaining, you ensure that your body has ample resources to maintain nerve conduction velocity. Fast nerve signaling is associated with youth, quick reaction times, and agility. Retention helps preserve this snap, preventing the physical sluggishness that typically characterizes the aging process. Your physical stamina in the gym or during labor is directly correlated to the body's ability to buffer lactic acid and recover. Men who practice retention often report hitting personal bests and needing less sleep to recover. This is likely due to the optimized hormonal profile discussed earlier. When your body is anabolic, building up, rather than catabolic, breaking down for reproductive material, muscle tissue repairs faster. This allows you to train with the intensity of a younger man even as you age. Hair health is often a visible indicator of your virility and age. While genetics play the largest role in hair loss, nutrient deficiencies accelerate it. The zinc and protein preserved through retention can improve the quality and thickness of your hair. While it may not regrow a lost hairline, it improves the vitality of existing follicles. A full, healthy head of hair, or simply healthy skin and nails, signals to the world and to your own biology that you are thriving and not withering. The concept of biological age versus chronological age is central to this discussion. You can be 30 years old, but have the biological markers of a 45-year-old due to lifestyle. Semen retention is a tool to reverse this discrepancy. By conserving your body's most expensive biological product, you lower your biological age. Your organs are under less strain, your nutrient reserves are full, and your hormonal profile resembles that of a younger man. This is the factual basis for the claim of increasing your age or lifespan. Let's discuss your prostate gland, a common source of health issues for aging men. While some mainstream advice suggests release prevents cancer, other schools of thought argued that constant overstimulation inflames the prostate. A balanced approach of retention allows the prostate to rest rather than being in a constant state of fluid production. A healthy, non-inflamed prostate is essential for your urinary health and general comfort in old age. Retention encourages a natural rhythm that respects the organ's limitations rather than pushing it to exhaustion. Deep sleep is when your body repairs the damage of aging. Men on retention often report a significant improvement in sleep quality. You require fewer hours to feel rested, but the intensity of the sleep is deeper REM and deep wave. During deep sleep, human growth hormone HGH is released. HGH is the fountain of youth hormone. By facilitating better sleep architecture through a balanced nervous system, retention indirectly boosts natural HGH production, keeping your skin tight and muscles toned. The focus and mental stamina gained from retention prevent cognitive decline. Your brain consumes 20% of the body's energy. When sexual energy is transmuted, a process of redirecting the biological drive, it fuels cognitive function. This prevents the senior moments, or cognitive doling, associated with aging. A sharp mind keeps you active, engaged, and curious. This mental engagement is statistically proven to extend life expectancy, as the brain signals the body that it is still relevant and needed. We must also address the life force in terms of blood oxygenation and circulation. Sexual arousal and release divert blood flow and tax the cardiovascular system. While sex is cardiovascular exercise, chronic depletion weakens the overall system. Retention leads to better circulation of nutrient-rich blood to the extremities and vital organs. Improved circulation prevents the stagnation that leads to varicose veins and poor tissue health. Common complaints in aging men. The discipline required for retention builds a mindset of longevity. It is rarely a standalone practice. It is usually accompanied by better diet, cold showers, and meditation. However, retention is the keystone habit. The factual increase in energy forces you to find outlets, usually physical exercise. This creates a positive feedback loop. Retention gives energy. Energy leads to exercise, and exercise increases lifespan. The root cause of this upward spiral is your decision to conserve sexual fluid. Collagen production is vital for skin elasticity and joint health. The nutrients found in semen, particularly the amino acids and vitamin C, which assists collagen synthesis, are better utilized when retained. Men who retain often notice a glow because their collagen structures are better supported. This prevents the sagging skin and stiff joints that make a man feel and look old. It is a form of internal cosmetics, fixing the structure of your body from the inside out. The reduction of free radicals is a scientific pathway to anti-aging. Oxidative stress damages DNA and shortens telomeres, the protective caps on chromosomes. Short telomeres are the definitive marker of aging. By maintaining high levels of antioxidants, like zinc and selenium found in semen within the body, retention helps neutralize free radicals. This protects telomere length, theoretically allowing your cells to divide for a longer period before dying, which is the definition of extended lifespan. Sexual exhaustion is a recognized condition in medical history, known as neurasthenia. Though the term is dated, the symptoms weakness, fatigue, aging are real. Modern biology confirms that the recovery cost of sexual climax is high. Be avoiding this exhaustion phase. You live in a state of constant readiness. This readiness is the opposite of the frailty associated with old age. It is a preservation of the fight or flight potential without the stress, keeping your body primed for action. The feedback loop between your brain and the testes, known as the HPG axis, remains tighter and more efficient with retention. As men age, this axis usually deregulates, leading to androposeminal menopause. Retention keeps this axis active and sensitive. By maintaining a healthy demand-supply ratio of hormones without the drastic dips of exhaustion, you can delay the onset of andropause, effectively staying biologically manly for much longer than the average male. Pheromonal output is another factor. While not directly aging, it impacts how the world perceives your age and vitality. Retention is believed to increase the concentration of androstenedione and other pheromones. This signals dominance and health to others. When you are perceived as vital and strong by your tribe or society, It has a psychosomatic effect on your own biology. You feel younger because the world treats you as a capable virile man, not an invisible elder. Hydration at a cellular level is improved through retention. Semen production uses a significant amount of body water. Chronic dehydration is a major contributor to aging skin and poor organ function. By retaining, you assist the body in maintaining optimal fluid balance. Well-hydrated cells function better, detoxify more efficiently, and look plumper and healthier. This systemic hydration contributes to the overall stamina and endurance of your physical machine. If this video gave you real value, tap the thanks button. Your support helps me keep creating deeper content like this. Every thanks is a spark that keeps this mission alive here. Support means more than you know. Real wisdom deserves real energy. Drop a thanks to fuel the next level. In summary, the connection between semen retention, stamina, and aging is built on the logic of resource management. Your body has a finite amount of energy and nutrients to process each day. By eliminating the massive expenditure required to replace sperm, you free up those resources for maintenance and repair. It is a simple equation of inputs and outputs. You are keeping the building blocks of life inside the construction site, allowing for a stronger, taller, and longer-lasting structure. Ultimately, increasing your age and stamina through retention is about reclaiming biological authority. It is the refusal to be a slave to impulses that drain your vitality. The facts regarding nutrient loss, hormonal fluctuation, and neurological recovery are clear. By choosing to retain, you are choosing to invest in your future self. You are extending the warranty on your body, ensuring that your later years are filled with the same power, focus, and drive that you possess today.